Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Bosk 007. Um, the wonderful cacophony of music that's going on is a boss that we're going to go fight that I have fought once before. I have been playing a bit of Returnal and everything with the PlayStation Plus Extra. Returnal is one of the free games for PlayStation 5 that you can actually get. Um, it it's really pretty cool. I really kind of like it. It's difficult. I'm not gonna do this as series. I'm not gonna do whatever. I never even intended on going through and doing this video. But the first time I fought this boss is just cool. I do not have the as good of equipment, I feel, as the first time that I did it. I do have the first time I did it saved, and might post that and everything, even though I wasn't talking and whatever else and all this stuff, and yada yada yada. I do not know how much I am going to end up talking and what commentary I'm really going to have, but the music involved with this guy is just pretty. But anyways, so Returnal, though, not the entire thing. It's a roguelike. You go through all these different things. Your map area is different every single time. Hey, there's... Oh, that's the thing. I didn't get the upgrade to be able to get through that barrier, so that's why that's not discovered yet. I have, since I've beaten this boss, and technically my goal is to continue to the next area, the Fractured Waste. But like I said, this boss is so cool. I want to fight him again and stuff. I might screw myself because, well, I haven't gotten back to this point in a while. Anyways, though, so with this, the entire thing is Returnal, so it's an eternal return. Ha ha ha, it's pretty obvious. But I have a couple of parasites on me and everything to help me do a little bit. Parasites are a great little resource because they help you and hinder you at the same time and everything. One additional kill to increase adrenaline levels isn't that big of a deal. I usually do moderately okay to at not getting myself killed. The increased protection is really, really nice. Suffer damage from long falls kind of sucks. The last time that I fought this guy, I had all 5 parasites and had more stuff that increased my protection and yada yada yada. I am using just the pistol, the sidearm, just about at every single one of the bosses. It provides you with a rather high level pistol and whatnot. I did use a pistol the last time that I fought him. I do not know if I should really try that. Do I have burst fire? I do not have the burst fire on this because it's burst fire 2 that I will theoretically unlock on this. But tracker swarm is good. Tracker swarm is really, really good, especially for bigger enemies and stuff. I have a couple things that probably really won't utilize either of them. The detach all parasites. I do have a perk for the egg here. So attaching and detaching parasites increases my and repairs my integrity and stuff. So I could use that to heal if I need to. I'm hoping not to because that extra protection is very, very nice. But so yeah, you have lots of little different artifacts that you can get. You have few different guns. I did have a gun that was basically reminds me of the Needler from Halo, in which you fire projectiles and whatnot, except for rather than them truly exploding, but they're shards that shoot at the enemy and come back to the gun and you refire them, thus so you can fire quicker the shorter distance that they have to travel. I like keeping my distance, so, well, I don't use that gun very much. There's still a ton that I do not know. Like, I mean, there are massive amounts of enemies to this and whatnot. There's whole crap ton of artifacts, etc., etc. Anyways, and I will fully admit I'm kind of taking advantage of the fact that it's like I am talking a little bit here because the music for this boss is why I want to play it again. It's like it's the organ and stuff is just so good. Like I said, I have no clue if I'm going to be able to do this. We're going to try. I do have the one piece of equipment that I like more than anything is the resonance shield, though. That has gotten me through just about every single deep run that I have managed to do so far in this game. I am on phase 2 and whatnot. First phase, your weapon proficiency is only at 15. I can get up to, I think, 30 now, and whatnot, and thusly I get some additional benefits for better things, like I have Burst Fire 2, I have Tracker Storm 2, etc., etc., etc. Granted, I don't have Burst Fire yet for this pistol. The pistol, I have a bad habit of, you can really go through and kind of, it says it's semi-auto, and whatnot and everything. Really, it is genuinely better to kind of, or no, it actually doesn't. It's just a pistol. Anyways, it's a lot better to go through and hold the trigger. I have a bad habit of I like to go through and finger the trigger myself, and whatnot, and feather it and stuff, and really doesn't end up firing faster, and really just kind of causes me problems because I end up missing the overload opportunities. Anyways, we're going to stop BSing and get into this boss so that you guys can see. Like I said, he is just cool though. So, I don't think this is a DF long fall. This guy, the big thing is just to make sure that you keep moving against him. He is not super difficult, and I just let myself get hit. But genuinely though, the biggest thing to do, the biggest thing to do to go through and help yourself against him is 100% to keep moving. I might have to just surrender and not talk to be able to go through and not get myself killed. Because turns out concentrating and speaking, even with moderate, correction, not even moderate, but minimal commentary, is not one of my skills. Really, I ran into that? Shit. Like I said, he is just... the music is the big thing, and if I don't manage to go through and beat him here, I'm not heartbroken. There we go. Now, he's gonna get off of the organ though, and be a much bigger pain in the ass for a little bit. Shit, I'm stuck. God, I went right into that one. So yeah, so like I said though, luckily, I mean, I'm far enough along in the game. Okay, he's returning to the organ, so that's gonna help me. The big thing that every single gun has a standard fire and an alt fire, which I really kind of like, and it takes advantage of the PS5's controller really well, in which to alternate between which fire you're using. You literally just adjust how hard you're pressing down on the key on the left trigger. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna remove my parasites, because I want that bit of extra health. It might be the wrong choice, because, well, it's gonna hurt more if I lose that protection. Yep, that's alright, my angry buddy. I agree with you. Play that organ good. Shit, that one hurt. But yeah, but so you can kind of see when I took that hit, I'm taking a little bit more damage now because I don't have that extra 15% defense. Ow, 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 ow. Shit. You know what? I am gonna go through and trigger my kinetic field and just try and stick closer to him for a little bit. Okay. Damn it. I might have... Okay, good. He returned to the organ. I have a chance. I shouldn't have detached my parasites. That was a bad decision since I had that, had the one that, increased my protection, so I took a little less damage. We're close. We're close. We might make it. We might still make it. There we go. He's still fucking awesome. Alright. He's still cool. I probably really shouldn't have done that fight though and everything because ow. That super hurt. But yeah, so anyways, that was a very poorly done round of that, trying to kind of speak and whatever, but legitimately, I wanted to show that boss because he was cool. Like the first area, the very first phase of the game and stuff, the first boss you fight is Frike, and I really didn't care about Frike and stuff. Like let's go hostiles. Where is Frike at? There's Frike. So Frike is just kind of a dude. That's not him. There's Frike. Frike is just kind of a dude and whatnot and everything. I've killed him twice. I got killed by him once, but it's like I never wanted to go back and fight him and stuff again. But this dude is just cool. Hyperion there and whatnot and everything is just neat. Like I said, only the second time I've killed him. Only the second time I've made it this far. The last time I made it this far, I beat him and continued on to the Fractured Waste and proceeded to die there with the gun that I had before I had picked up a pistol to go through and fight him. So yeah, but like I said, it's genuinely, it's a fun game. It's neat. Like I said, it's free on with PlayStation Plus Extra, so if you have, you can get it yourself. Like I said, and there's my gun. This is the gun that I had beforehand that I was kind of half talking about and everything. So, like I said, I have fire faster, the faster it is, because the projectiles just return to you. So, anyways, like I said, I'm trying to get used to it and trying to make it work. I genuinely am not good with it because, well, I like to keep my distance, and it takes so long because of that for the projectiles to make their way back to me. But anyways, that was legitimately all I wanted to do, all I wanted to show. So, I shouldn't have removed parasites. That's what this thing would have done. It would remove a random parasite rather than all the parasites. Anyways, done talking. Done going through. That's legitimately all I wanted to show. It's just a cool boss. So, anyways, have a good one. Adios.